having 15 feelings right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
Part of this show has his own beauty that makes it this masterpiece. Yes.
Hello, my people. How's it going? I'm Jenni.
KB here.
And it's not what you think. She's actually taller than me, but her chair's lower than me right now. So, anyway, today we are going to be taking a look at
The fourth part of the Bridging the Rift series from Arcane.
Yay!
And it's actually called Musical Misfits. So I'm really excited about this. Because the music in Arcane is beautiful, and I really want to know where they came up with, like, the soundtrack that they made.
Right.
So I'm really curious about that. How about you?
Yeah, I'm interested. Honestly, like, I've been curious about the theme song. The misery. I can't wait. I always wondered, like, I hope that they'll get into how they came up with some of the lyrics for that song. Because apparently they, like, kind of only knew an idea about some of the characters.
Yeah, they weren't really given much spoiler stuff.
And so, like, how did they come up with all
this
of
magical
Yeah.
masterpiece? So we are
Exactly.
super excited.
By the way, welcome to our bedroom.
Yeah, this is our bedroom.
And also, we have 2 other videos we're planning to release today. So we're doing, this is episode, which episode 4?
This will be episode 4?
Yeah, and then we have also,
Episode 5?
and then also there's a clip from Cobra Kai
Yeah.
that I can't wait to see.
So we're filming that all today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really excited to see that too. And other things to come. So we're going to go ahead and get on with it.
Yeah.
And here we go. And once again, we'll put the link in the description too, so y'all can see this for yourselves.
Yes.
All right, whose quote are we going to get today?
Let's see.
Let's
Probably
see.
Silco's.
Probably, yeah.
Like every time
like
it comes
another
up in a
Silco quote.
Let's see. Riot game.
Riot.
Yeah.
Time to prove them wrong once again. Arcane Season 1, Episode 5. Did Silco say that?
I'm gonna guess so.
Oh.
Y'all, I bet someone is right now being like, don't you remember when this happened, even though you've seen it 5 times?
Dude, I'm getting chills already.
And, like, so please tell us when it was that Silco said that, because I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Wow. That's one way to open it.
Music. In fact, in certain
Yay.
countries, people don't call us a game company.
Really?
They call us a music company.
What?
They say we're
That's
making
so
games
cool.
To do marketing for our music.
Oh.
For the music videos that they've made before.
And so
Right.
obviously, when we dived into a TV show, we knew music was going to be a big part of it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow, look at all.
Music is
Oh,
obviously
it's like a whole orchestra.
Christian, it's personal to a lot of folks on that team.
I think Alex Yee once said, when you go write a script, and I think it's the same thing with music. You know,
Wow.
you go write a song and you sit down to do it.
Yeah,
and
that's
someone
such
asks
like
you, "Oh, are
a
you gonna
music video moment.
write
Yeah.
a song today?" It's kind of like, going, maybe, it's kind of like going fishing, he said.
Oh, a mini keyboard.
I know what tools to use.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I have experience to know where the best spots are.
Yay.
Oh, that's one of my
chill.
Yeah, me too.
Catch one?
Playground is like definitely one of the faves.
Yes.
Oh, violin.
Genres at this point, and when Arcane came about, we said, hey, we're going to craft a full album of all these different songs, of all
Wow.
these different genres. It really was
Yes.
the culmination of all the different skill sets that we
It's so freaking cool.
on the music team to craft something.
They just like
incredible.
freaking poured everything into this.
Oh.
So many feelings. I'm having 15 feelings
Oh,
right now.
yeah.
And I kind of want to cry already.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's so beautiful. And so emotional. Damn, dude. Like, this is gonna be the feels episode.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Musical
What's
misfits!
happening? Can you please move some stuff out of the way so I can see better?
No.
Welcome to
Give you a job. Yay.
Stuff's gonna fall.
Uh-oh. Okay. This is fine.
We're going for an incredibly messy aesthetic of gear everywhere. We don't
Gear
invite
everywhere.
people over. You're the first human beings I've seen or invited here in years.
Be careful, you don't want the drink to fall.
No, it's okay.
For dark, no windows.
Can you move those pens?
I love
I'm being so
this
needy
space
today.
so much. It's the first time I've been able to have like an actual piano.
Wow.
I've got the most
Ooh.
important instrument.
Look at
of
all
them
I
all.
have set up.
Obviously, the French horn here. Everything I
Nice.
do is just French horn, and then I'll just auto-tune it to sound like other instruments.
That's so cool.
What?
That is so cool. You can do
Just
so
kidding,
much
I'm
now.
way in debt for
with
my college
technology.
loans. It's a sad story.
Okay.
What made Seabird really, really special is that he's not only extremely
Did you see that
talented,
picture in the background of Vi's like arm over powder? I was like, oh
but
my
also
gosh.
really classy
I don't know if I
character.
could look at that every day. I would probably cry.
Wow.
He failed. He became a really successful pop artist.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, more to feel.
Riot,
Me, I know. My eyes are kind of teary.
Each year,
I
Not
got
gonna
like
lie.
chills and goosebumps
biggest
and everything.
esports tournament.
Dude.
Wow.
Write an anthem for them, so like a big pop song.
Oh
Legends
my
of That was the
gosh.
first like world's anthem that I wrote.
Hmm.
And about 2.5 years ago, Christian reached out and he's like, "What do you think about Arcane? Do you want to get involved?" And I was just like, "Oh yes, please." This would be
Geeks
the
out.
sickest."
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Who wouldn't want to get involved?
We always wanted to make music part of the development from the very beginning instead of just this post-production.
That's so
phase
awesome,
that
dude.
It often is in film and television.
Wow.
The first time I heard about Arcane was pretty much a series of index cards stuck to the acoustic treatment in Christian's composing room. Technically, he was still a composer then, but he had the story that he wanted to tell, and he had ideas for
Interesting.
who
Very.
he wanted to help him tell it.
Aww.
Music on Arcane started with Alex Temple, who is just an incredible composer.
Hmm.
But at that point, I hadn't done any longer form narrative work. I'd done shorter form narrative, whether it's like a 3 to 5 minute trailer or things like that. But
That's
nothing
interesting.
approaching the scope of Arcane.
Hmm.
Can you show me what this is? So this is a gudgeon.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, normally it's played.
I saw those in, what was that show that we watched on Netflix? Wei Young.
Wei Young.
It was like the Princess Wei
I've
Young.
been
Yeah.
using it completely incorrectly.
Oh, they're
Backside
beautiful
is
in that. That's eerie.
Or even sort of playing it with his singing bowl mallet.
Oh, I love singing bowl. He plays it with a singing bowl
For the
now?
first few months, at least, we actually stayed away from any like picture material from the show, and we just explored themes and isolation.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Every character.
That's really cool
I think
though.
when working on a theme, you want something that clearly makes a statement about who this character is, but you also want something that's adaptable. So this is the beginning of episode 3. We have this locomotive that comes
I
in.
guess that makes sense because it comes in at different
Oh.
times.
So, for example, we have this character Silco. You know, he's kind of one of the villains of the show. He's a complex character.
That's someone
He has good
singing?
reasons for
Yeah.
his motives, but he's
Yeah.
sort of a villain.
I thought so too when we first watched it. I was just like, oh, it gave me
Not
chills. It was so
the villain
powerful.
at
It's so
all.
cool to see the person actually
Very
sing it.
Welcoming and
Wow.
kind of seductive in a way.
Ooh, that's
So sometimes
eerie.
when we use these sort of motifs, they come back in kind of subtle ways.
Mmm.
This is so cool.
Yeah. This definitely has an underwater feel.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, a very confused, distorted version of that melody we heard performed so beautifully by the soprano in the other cue.
Mmm.
We really wanted.
It reminds me of like a whale song,
just
kind of.
Yeah.
elements, you know, for characters. Like, you should feel like you remember this character in this moment when you hear this melody.
Mmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm. Yay!
They're always there, but sometimes they're darker, sometimes they're brighter, sometimes they're faster. But they're always there.
Wow. That's so eerie. Oh, God.
Things I did not expect to see today.
Composer.
That
He's
scene
just
again.
such a god tier orchestra composer, like to a level I can't get to.
First violins. At
Oh
bar
my
13.
gosh, oh my
Can you
gosh,
play
oh
that
my
a little more?
gosh. Oh, I need to.
One more for luck, and then we'll.
Wow.
Yes! Oh my
It's so
gosh.
deep. It's like it's such a like
it
deep
is.
full sound.
I love it.
Oh,
Oh, violins are so wonderful.
Wow.
Oh,
Amazing.
so much they can do.
Yeah.
So much
It's funny because I was
feeling.
a French horn player growing up, and so I listened to just all this Mahler and like Bruckner and all these people, and so I thought I was obsessed with it, and then I talked Mahler with him, and he's just like, oh, the specific recording of George Schulte from 1975, I prefer the third movement versus the Bernstein recording. And you're like, okay. You win the nerd contest.
You win the nerd contest.
Oh.
How many times am I gonna get chills? Drinking game, take
This
a
is-
sip every
this
time
is-
you get chills
Yeah,
watching
this entire episode.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow.
Violinist!
Wow.
So Ray Chen is a phenomenal violinist. You never know quite what it's going to be like working with, somebody who's at the top of their field.
Ray plays as a soloist with the Los Angeles Philharmonic, the big orchestras in Europe, London. He's probably the first classical violinist who plays on.
Oh, look at that big. They're having so much fun.
Yeah, they really are.
Animated series.
Wow.
My gosh.
He's got a lot of patience. A lot of the time, the music I put in front of him.
It's like all the
because
memes
we
of
know
like
he
the
can play.
violin on fire. There it is, right here.
Yeah.
Up in flames. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I was wondering how much inspiration they took from the actual violinist. It looks just like him.
It does. It definitely does.
Yeah, look at his passion.
But what we saw with the animated episode too, like all their animations, they were them recording themselves doing those animations, so it's not really.
You can tell they're all like so in their bliss. Like
They
this
really
is just
are.
what they love to
They
do.
love doing this.
Yeah.
Very dramatic for
It comes through for sure.
Like every part of this show has its own beauty that makes it this masterpiece. It's not just one thing that makes Arcane glorious. It's wonderful to see this behind the scenes stuff with it.
Kind of gets seduced in a way by this hex core
Yeah, you can look at it like that for sure.
and starts to kind of lose parts of his humanity.
Yep.
And there's kind of like a
There has to be a word better than
like a
eerie for
terrible
this
beauty, if that
tune.
makes sense.
Terrible beauty, I like that.
Terrible beauty.
Yes.
There you go.
But it's also kind of a tragic ascendancy because it's like
Tragic ascendancy. Where did they pull these phrases out of there?
kind of
Like
a
so
level
on
of the
point.
fact that this is-
Oh
I
god,
would've
yeah.
never thought of them.
This is just like that.
Whoa.
But it's such a terrible thing at the cost of Sky. No, don't make me feel. Oh gosh, no.
Ago that we were like, let's do a 11, 12 song pop soundtrack to go with the show.
Oh, that
This was such a weird scene.
Knew that we also wanted to create these special.
Aw.
It's like here's just like happy pop sounding music.
But here's the really sad pow pow.
To find a moment where the music can actually take over and be in the spotlight.
Oof. Yes. Yes.
I want an Arcane shirt. Like,
Me too, yeah,
like
right?
we're not on the caster crew. We don't get cool Arcane shirts like that.
The story is amazing. The animation is amazing. The score is amazing. The sound is great.
Oh look,
Music has to be
his
good to the
Echo's
songs
face
have to be-
on here. I was like, is that a dragon? No, I think it's
Sebastian
Echo's
is,
mask.
Ultimate homie.
Ultimate Omi.
We did Rise together, did Awaken together. I cannot wait to work with him any chance I get.
Sebastian is this interesting character. I remember in his interview, we always asked him, like, what kind of song would you make for this character, for that moment? And he would always just go, I don't know. And so we were like, we don't know if he's the right guy for the job. And then you just start hearing the songs, and all of a sudden, you're just blown away. He's the kind of person that just does, but doesn't talk about it.
He shows it with
Interesting.
his yeah. There are a lot of people like that they can make they don't really know what when people ask them questions like an interview like that, but they
Yeah.
can produce things just like
So I had to work on
damn.
schematics for Riot and music videos and things like that. But Arcane, the extra difficulty was that
yeah, that's Echo's mask.
the
Yay.
purpose of the song is for a scene, is for the story.
This is one of the faves.
Unlike other movies and shows that might have just like a standalone
Yeah.
incidental soundtrack of pop artists, we actually wrote these to picture the way that you would score something.
I could see
Yeah,
that. Though.
absolutely.
It has like such the feel.
It absolutely does.
And I feel like this is like such an introduction to the Undercity.
yeah,
So good.
it's so good
For Sebastian and
though.
myself, it was like really difficult to figure figure out that language where we're getting things to feel like a song, but also getting them to dodge between dialogue or like hit peak moments to picture, which might not be happening at a set tempo.
Yeah!
When we heard this one, you were like, did they make a whole song about Shimmer?
Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like,
She's
it's
like,
a
is
Shimmer
this
song.
about Shimmer? And then she looked it up. Yeah, it is about Shimmer.
So pop. It's like, you cannot.
This
where
under-
a lot of
such a
things
bop.
kind of get
Yeah.
repurposed, reused, mangled, distorted. That's what the drums kind of also tell me. But I feel like, okay, if Jinx would design a kick drum, what would it sound like?
Oh. There she is!
Yes.
When we worked with B. Miller, she had recorded some really amazing improvisations. Like this for example, is...
She improv some of it? Goosebumps. If you're playing a drinking game, take a
totally
drink.
understood what we were trying to convey, you know, descending into zone, and it just was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Damn!
Oh.
My dream was that we could kind of write the songs early enough so we can even still edit, you know, sequences and boards to the music. I think what we found pretty fast is that we would have this issue that we would approach all these artists and we'd say, hey, we want to make music with you, make these songs. And they'd say, oh, cool, that's awesome. When do they go out? And we would tell them, like, oh, in 2 years. And they would go, oh, never
That's
mind.
hard,
I
yeah.
could see
You know,
that
so
being
what we did
difficult.
Instead is to actually write the songs ourselves. And then bring on the artist to kind of like, you know, either just sing it or find their version of it.
Oh no! Oh no! Ultimate feel moment!
Yes! Yes and no at the same time. Ooh.
It's so good though.
We didn't even initially think about Wood Kid for this song. We had him for a different one, and he happened to
Interesting.
hear this demo and went, "Oh, let me do that one instead."
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. Oh, goosebumps.
Oh yeah.
And it was the greatest thing that could have ever happened. This was like sort of an
Whoa.
action piece when I had first written it, and then he turned it into the most chill-inducing string thing I've ever
Yes.
heard.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Chilling right now.
Oh.
But yeah, so like
Whoa.
it always just starts here, and then you never quite know what it's gonna end up being.
Here we go. Yes.
The big
This
one
is such
was
a good
the,
one.
Jinx Echo Fight. In
So,
episode 7.
so good.
It's so many really awesome things about this scene.
Yes.
Like the music is so
So many.
good.
Figure it
The
out.
animation is so
And
good.
the vocalist, the rapper, we're like, okay, we have some ideas of who could be super cool. Like, okay, let's see what can, you know, let's send the track to them and see do they want to do it, and also, you know, are they going to do something that fits? Denzel Curry was one of them.
Yeah.
Love this one. Yeah. It's interesting being able to see how they like show
Really cool, catchy, kind of
laying down the
chorus.
tracks and everything.
Yeah, I really like it.
Turns out it was him just pitched up.
Oh,
I mean, you can do so much now with technology. It's so cool.
that sounds so
All
awesome.
three sent us really awesome stuff. So we got 3 demos, like, oh my god, like, what can we do? A little bit of a challenge just from having so much good material.
Yeah.
How do we make 3 songs into one song? Let's try to use all 3.
Yes. Absolutely.
What?
They're so unique, but they're also so similar as well that they just fit and very well together. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was one cool and challenging thing about
Yeah, fair.
working on Arcane songs is you get these puzzles that you have to
I
solve.
feel like that's really cool though, being able to kind of figure out how this all fits together.
Right.
Especially with a show like so ambitious as this. Of course, I'm like the planning person. I'm like, yes, this is amazing.
Wow.
Plan more.
Season 1, everything we did for music was kind of happening then, like after the cut, the episodes were already done, and so now if we do it early enough, we would have the ability for the artist to just kind of write whatever they want, and then we can cut the episodes too. It was such a limitation for the writing musicians, you know.
Working with Christian is pretty special because he's a musician. That's also another great thing about him is that he's not gonna waste time. If it's not great, he'll tell you. He'll tell you right away. Yeah, it's not.
That's good.
Can you play the
People need to do that.
57 just
So you just know it's crap.
That's what I hear because I don't know if it always makes me feel like it's
Or not what they want.
Yeah, just like be honest, you know?
Christian started his career at Riot in an entry-level position, answering tickets. when players have a problem, whether it's a technical problem or a billing problem.
Wow. What?
And only a couple years later, he started to write some music, and only then we realized, oh my God, this guy is an amazing talent.
Wow. Wow.
Christian, you know, the first time I met him, he came onto campus, very quiet, very unassuming, other than, of course, the neck tattoo. And you know, he's like, so, you know, tell me, what jobs have you worked? What have you done prior to coming here? And he's like, oh, well, you know, I did,
some music. Just some
you know, I
music.
was in a band. I traveled around Europe doing some tour kind of stuff.
Here's some music.
What?
Don't care.
No
I'm only here to serve
biggie.
the players. It took me a little while to realize that he was, in fact, a big deal.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He told me the biggest audience.
He's very
he played
humble,
in front of
though.
Was like 100,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Christian's a freak because he gets feedback like, no, the cello needs to be an octave lower and it needs to be this dynamic. Like, he just knows how to speak music.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Christian feedback. When I released my album, I had one song that I was like super into, and I'm still really happy with it. But I just remember Christian was like, and Christian liked it when I was working on it. And then he heard the final, he's like, it sounds unfinished.
What?
Nice, dude. Nice.
You gotta break them before we can build them up.
Oh, okay.
We're also
Blossom like a flower.
That's so cool, though, that he started just like, oh, yeah, no worries.
Because
like, I'm just gonna
he's a
take this.
really chill dude.
Yeah, he's like down to earth.
He's like humble pie.
Aw.
It's going. It's just the episode 8 track where he's gonna have to pivot. It's the last song we had to come up with, and this one was
The hardest one.
Ooh, I'm already getting chills.
It kind of like is making more and more sense to me though, like how they hit so many feels with Arcane because music has to hit those feels.
Absolutely.
And so they kind of like took
when you
like
kinda go into it and
that
you're like,
quality
by the
and
way, this is
expanded
big
it.
Yeah,
for Mike
absolutely.
And for Jace, and it needs to be great, and you're gonna question every choice you make because it's like, but is it great? And so it's also just expectations are always really high. So this is a bit of a Hail Mary just to kind of say, hey, we couldn't really figure it out, and so someone had recommended Paris, you know, just because she has a really cool sound.
Ooh.
And then we just kind of went, maybe we should just let her do her thing. So it's like a demo they send over, and yeah, we're just kind of.
This is the first time they're listening to her?
Let's see. Oh. Yes. So bad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Damn.
Look at he just like nods.
Yeah.
He's just like yes.
Yeah, he does. He's like, okay, yeah, absolutely. Just do your own thing, girl.
Yes. Goosebumps.
Damn.
I have goosebumps in my face. Like I don't think it's a goosebump at this point. It's just like a tingly feeling of
You know,
excitement.
her voice just feels like kind of something that Vi would.
Yeah.
She even has like the side.
She does the eyebrow thing.
Nice.
Nice.
She kind of is Vi.
There you go. There's the real vibe.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
The music definitely like takes you up to those like high energy moments.
Oh, absolutely.
And also like takes you down to those moments of feeling like
Imagine Dragons, I saw.
what?
I just saw.
Dragons, and this
Here we
is
go.
our studio. This is where we did.
Here we go. This is where it's gonna be.
Whoa, hello.
I'm turned into a fangirl.
Daniel Platzman, our
All I can do
drummer,
is scream
on
sometimes.
Ben McKee,
That's all you do.
bass
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
and Wayne Sermon, the guitarist.
Here we go.
I'm so excited.
I know
I've
you
been
were
hoping for this.
Yeah, well, you got this now.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do music without this.
Right. Ooh, that's a cool shot.
Player that I play on League of Legends, so I definitely associate it with.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. The three of us play. So Platzman plays. Ben's a more old school gamer.
You're more old school gamer.
I have tried League. It is.
You okay?
Yeah, my foot just got numb.
Okay, no.
We've certainly been. We have definitely been.
Oops, it is.
Late
Over
on
here.
stage in front of
Go away, mouse.
tens of thousands of people, maybe hundreds of
Oh,
thousands
it's
of
over
people
there.
because we're.
Oh, whoop,
Oh, technical difficulties.
difficulty. You get to see this again.
Mm.
I'm Dan from Imagine Dragons, and this is our studio.
You got to let Rune in.
Yeah,
So I'll
probably.
take you on back. Well, hello.
Oh.
Come, baby.
This is Daniel Platzman, our drummer.
Come here, cat.
How's it going? Ben McKee, bass player. And Wayne Sermon, the guitarist. And this wasn't planned at all. I can't believe you guys are in here at this exact time. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Vi is actually the player that I play on League of Legends, so I definitely associated with it.
Yay!
And, yeah. The three of us play. So Platzman plays, Ben's a more old school gamer.
I have tried League. I am a simple
Simple man. I feel like I totally identify with him. Like, there's a lot going on.
It's been around for a really long time.
Can you
too.
just tell me the story?
Hundreds of thousands of people because we were finishing a ranked League of Legends game, and we didn't want to get banned. I love Riot. We've worked with them for a long time, and we've been a part of the community for years. And I love Christian. We vibed out. He told me about what he'd been working on. He showed me a lot of slides and storyboard. At that time, it was in the very early stages of Arcane.
Oh,
but
damn.
It was not
Oh!
dynamic at play with
You saw Milo get killed.
sisters and Vi and Jinx.
What makes you different makes you strong.
I wasn't expecting to see that either today.
I wasn't emotionally prepared for that moment.
I know.
I mean, are you ever, though?
You just feel like alone, or you feel isolated. And that song is written in isolation and feeling kind of you against the world.
I'm having feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Stories in a tone.
I'm having 15
Yes!
I'm like squeezing the heck out of her hand intermittently. By the way. Oh,
yes! That is an awesome transition.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that face.
that lion
She's
eyes.
getting ready. The lion eyes.
The lion eyes.
Oh wow. It hits so differently
It does.
when you hear like acoustic version.
I know, right? Aww.
Well, it's not acoustic actually. I lied. It wasn't acoustic.
No, but just the way that they're playing it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Real
goes
in
without
lifetime.
saying, like, the last scene of season 1 is probably going to be an important scene, and it was this beautiful
Oh
moment.
no.
And they
No, it's coming.
pumped it up with this
Oh no, it's coming.
lovely song. And they're like, you know, Alex, could you write us a song that fills this moment? And you're like, sure, I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm gonna go see my therapist. As soon as I center myself, try and write a song that lives up to that moment.
Wow.
I've already got chills, dude.
15 feelings already.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh. It hits all the emotions.
It does.
So here's some of the initial stems that I had done. It was just like a piano and my own vocal.
Oh, look at his face even.
I know.
Oh, he got so into the vibe of it.
The way it starts.
Holy
is
shit.
I know.
A person just like lamenting. I mean, it was really Jinx's voice in this song. The lyrics for that one came quickly. The difficulty with that was writing a song that's structured properly. Because Jinx fires this rocket at first.
Yeah.
Just like a beautiful moment as it soars across the sky.
It really is. It's also really sad.
And I wasn't at the point in the song that something that big was supposed to happen yet.
Oh.
So we had to like figure out how to write almost like a bridge section that is this rocket.
Oh my gosh, no!
The second verse before we continue the song.
It's so cool hearing like their perspectives
Would give us feedback
on these
Yeah.
scenes and all the
hit our stride,
pieces
and then
and parts.
It would be like, okay, which artists do we want to have sing this?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Sting, boy! I didn't know Sting sang this.
I didn't either.
Damn!
I was like, wait, he looks familiar. Wait, that's Sting.
It's freaking Sting! How do we not? I feel so.
Shit.
Damn.
Sting was at the top of our list. I mean,
Well, fair.
It's pretty
Fucking
convenient.
Sting!
We'd love to have Sting. Like, oh yeah, would you?
Right?
We had him there, and we were able to talk to him
That's
about
so
it and
awesome.
get him into it and show him the sequence, and he was just really generous. And it did
How can you
exactly
not
what we
want
hoped, which
to
is
sing
just
that song,
elevate it
though?
into
True.
Well, they did
this
say they had like
moment
those
that
issues of
is
like
kind
it's not going to
above
be released for a
everything else.
while.
Right,
but-
right.
Center, you're just like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
sing it.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn,
beautiful.
dude. It is. It's so beautiful. And like when we listen to it, I'm like, it sounds so familiar. I never thought about looking up the artist, and I never realized it was Sting.
Yeah.
It's funny because you work on these moments for so long until you actually.
He's a Star Wars
think, oh my
geek.
God, it's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
But you
I could see it.
just don't quite know until you actually see everything done, and you just have that feeling for like 2 or 3 years where you go, I think it's gonna be amazing, but I'm not quite sure. And you just kind of have to wait because you just, does the music come together? Does it have that kind of magical touch? Like does the storytelling come together? Does the acting kind of come together?
We're bleeding money, and for what? His dreams.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, Jenny's attention. Come here,
I'm
baby.
curious to see how it will go.
See if you can pick 'em up.
When this show hits all the platforms, people can watch it, and it's released. How it
Come,
will
Bryn.
go.
Come be on.
Our league
Watch the
audience,
behind the
YouTube.
scenes,
You
Arcane.
wanna be on
general
YouTube?
audience, a league audience.
He's like, I don't
they
know
will
about that.
certainly
Let's see if
tell
it
us
will
how they
calm
feel.
down.
Changes the emotion, but all I really hear
He's
is
purrs.
Purrs.
No, not cupcake. Oh.
Right in the cupcake.
Cannot fail. Like that's not an option, and so it just makes you question everything.
He loves my hair.
Oh my
He wants
gosh.
to chew on me.
And we still got one more episode. That gave me so many.
Yeah, that
freaking
was
feels.
really intense. I'm being bitten.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was so good though.
Yeah.
So good though.
So I had to put my cat down because he was biting me. But anyway, yeah, I'm so glad that they made this freaking series because there are so many amazing stories and perspectives that we get to see behind the scenes that if they hadn't made this, like, yeah, I would have been just wondering forever what all went into this.
Honestly, like we've watched Fort Pat's so far.
I have
and...
a string on my pocket apparently.
Oh, that's probably what he wants.
That's what he wants. Okay, go ahead.
And like, I really feel like the musical Misfits is probably the one that's hit the most. And as much as I'm a planner mindset, like the music is I love music. It's such an important thing in our lives for like a lot of people. It's really important in video games, movies, definitely. But to see how much heart and soul they poured into even the music, which was not surprising when you listen to it, but to see it is just like, oh my gosh, just blown away.
Yeah.
Like, there's just...
Yeah.
It's like, whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I really put pieces together in my mind of like how they created such an emotional story.
Yeah.
Is because you think about how Christian being a musician like really gets what it takes to bring someone emotionally there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so then like that came through in the relationships of the characters, in the dynamics of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of that.
Absolutely.
works.
And you could definitely, like I mentioned before in a previous video, that you can have all these really powerful scenes, but the music, this beautifully well done music, is what makes you feel even more. You know, there are scenes in this show where you don't need the words, it's the music that brings the emotion besides the facial expressions on their faces. Music is such a powerful tool, and they just, it's like an orchestra, really.
Yeah.
Everything they've done is amazing, and then the people they got for the lyrics and the vocals and the songwriters, just everything, oh my gosh.
It's
a
like,
tissue!
This series, Bridging the Rift, really like helps you to see how much of a masterpiece. Like, we all knew it was a masterpiece, but then seeing like all the different types of artists that they brought together to create the masterpiece, like just highlights to me even more.
Yeah. I mean, you had them say, we weren't even sure about this guy, and then he starts doing his thing, and there's like, well, damn, okay.
Yeah.
It's like...
like, there it is.
But yeah, it's just, and we got one more episode.
Yay.
We're gonna want more after the last episode.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get on to the next episode here. So thanks you all so much for watching. We'd love to stay in touch with you, so please subscribe if you haven't already. We look forward to connecting with you all again soon, and we'll be sending you all so much love. Till next time.
Latest!